Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Raksha Patel and I make art videos. One day I was randomly scrolling on through Instagram and Pinterest in search for inspiration for new art videos or art ideas, and then I found this viral thing which was all over the place where people had these mini canvases and mini paintings, and they were so cute that they literally caught my eye, and I thought why not create them. So I came up with 10 different watercolor ideas which I have for you, and you can obviously just sit back and watch me make them, or you can get your ass up and do them as well because they are really fun. Now these are 10 ideas, so I'm gonna divide the video into two parts and I'm gonna show you 5 today. So without further ado, let's begin. To begin with, I'm first just wetting the paper with a bit of water. Then I'll add cobalt blue from the top of my paper and push it down to decrease its opacity. Then I'm adding crimson from the bottom of my paper and I'm pushing it upwards to again decrease its opacity, and I'll kind of blend the two colors out. To achieve a proper blending or a good blending, all you have to do is just use a clean damp brush to sort of smudge the two colors out. Now I again added a second layer of the crimson to increase the opacity of the color. I also added a second layer of cobalt blue off camera, again just to increase the opacity. If your colors are opaque enough, you can totally skip this step. Now once this layer is completely dry, I am adding a thin black strip at the bottom of my paper like so, and I'm pushing upward strokes from it to create the grass. And then once this layer is dry again, add some birds on the blue part of your area, which is obviously the sky. Untape your painting and your mini grasscape is done. So the next painting is an aurora painting, or commonly called as the northern lights. First obviously tape your paper, wet it with a damp brush, and then add 2 or 3 curvy strokes using lemon yellow. Between the strokes, add viridian hue and blend it with the yellow. Now you can obviously do this in patches rather than doing it all at once as I did. And instead of the viridian, you can also use Persian blue. Now to achieve proper blending, all you have to do is use a clean damp brush. I'm gonna stress it so much because it's really important. You have to get up your lazy ass, clean your brushes, blend, clean. The only mantra here is gonna be blend, clean, damp, blend. That's it. That is how it works with watercolors, because watercolors get dirty very easily and you will very easily end up having a totally dark background if you do not do this. Once this layer is dry, I'm going to go ahead and add black fields to the painting. On the bottom part, you can go ahead and add trees. Then I'm adding stars using a white gel pen. You can obviously use paints as well. And untape your painting. Oh my god, that's so satisfying. And you are done. This painting really feels like it's glowing. Now the third painting is quite a colorful one. Wet your paper and I'm adding Persian blue from the top. I'm dragging it down a bit and then I'm adding crimson, and I'm gonna blend. Add more blue for better blending. Now below the crimson, I'm gonna add scarlet. You can obviously use orange as well, and I'm gonna blend it again with the crimson. Then below the orange or the scarlet, add lemon yellow and again blend. That's all this painting is about, but that is how it's gonna be pretty. Now if you feel that this layer is very transparent, go ahead and add another layer to increase the opacity. And remember that do not blend the colors very harshly. Be gentle, otherwise there will be pieces ripping off your paper and you do not want that. So be gentle while you're blending. Allow this layer to dry completely. Now using a small round pointed brush, I'm adding palm trees from the below part. Make sure that you have enough space between the trees. You do not want them very compact, otherwise you'll just end up having blotches of black color. If you're not comfortable using a black paint, you can obviously use a black gel pen. It's totally fine. Once you're done with the trees, go ahead and add some stars and some birds, and you are done. Untape it for the final reveal. The fourth painting is a sunset painting, and this one turned out very pretty. So wet your paper and add the color scarlet from the above. You can also use orange or crimson if you do not want to use scarlet, and drag it down to about 3/4 of the page. Then from the bottom, I'm gonna add lemon yellow and blend it with the scarlet color. Just a small disclaimer, all the materials that I'm using are mentioned in the description box. Just if you want to check them out, you can do so. Then I'll go ahead and add a second coat because I am never ever fulfilled with the first coat. I don't know why, I just like it to be opaque. So I'm going ahead adding a second coat of the colors. Let this completely dry, and I'm adding skyscrapers at the bottom of my painting using a small brush. Again, you can use a black gel pen, and for these buildings you want to make sure that these are of various shapes and sizes. You do not want to make them, you know, very particular. Just play with it, do whatever you feel like. Add some birds, do not add them very high and make sure that they are just like on the level of the buildings, and untape your painting and you're done. Now the fifth painting is kind of a dreamy one. I'm again using the wet on wet technique. I'll add cobalt blue from the bottom of my paper, and then I'm also going to add it from the top of my paper like so, and then I'm going to add crimson above it. And this is just to create a purple color. If you have a ready-made purple color, you can directly use it, or you can even create your own purple color in your palette and then use it. That's what I did for my second coat. Now for this painting, we need to keep the opacity really low to get that snowy, dreamy vibe. So do not add a lot of color. Make sure that you use more of water with your colors, and so that you do not have a very dark background. Now once this layer is completely dried, using a very transparent cobalt blue, I'm going ahead and adding trees in the center and on the bottom of my paper. Now to decrease the intensity, all you have to do is add more water. Do not add white instead. And then once this layer is dried, I'm going to go ahead add a second layer of cobalt blue trees, making sure that the intensity is a bit more as compared to the previous one. Then when this is dried, I'm going to go ahead and add a third layer of trees using black. Making trees in these three layers really help you get that depth to your painting, so that's important. And after that, once you're done with the trees, you have to add a moon, a little bit of stars. I did that with a white gel pen. You can do it with paints. Untape your painting and you are done. So these were the 5 mini watercolor painting ideas for today. For the next 5, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you do not miss the video. And if you enjoyed watching the video, do give this video a thumbs up. Also share it with your friends, and see you in my next video. Bye.